Yo, what is good, everybody? Welcome back to the Big Three, the only three, the Deep Three NBA show, baby. We back at you again with a very, very special trade deadline edition, and it was not as good as some trade deadlines in the past, but it was
What?
a
It was
worthy.
Nah, this was
it
crazy.
was good. It
It
was
This
was
was
a
good.
worthy.
crazy.
It was a
It was
worthy
good. There was
trade
a lot of
deadline.
tensions.
There
There
was
was a lot
like
of tension.
there was like two
It was.
all-stars traded. And then like one all-star and then two borderline all-stars traded. I think that's a good trade deadline to me.
I think no. I said it wasn't as good as some in the past, but it was worthy to be a good trade deadline.
No, that's a fact. I could agree on that. It's not,
I thought it was crazy.
2015 and
2015
2018
was
were way better.
crazy. Yeah, it was crazy. That shit was crazy.
I feel you. Let's get it started off with the trade that ticked everything off. Nikola Vucevic to the Chicago Bulls
I
for
love it.
do you have the details on the package?
So happy.
When I think
I don't, but it was it
it's
was it was
Vucevic and
Nikola
Al-Farouq Aminu for Wendell Carter Jr., Otto Porter Jr. for the
and two first rounders, I
yeah,
think.
and it's a top three protected on the this year's
Top
Which is
four, top
top
four.
four, and
which is
I
good
don't think
though.
they keeping that shit.
But it's good though. I mean, they picked up Afro Aminu. He's a good, decent player. He's tall. He gives you height. I mean, he has been a good player for the Trailblazers. I mean, the Magic was all right. But Vu going to Chicago is something else. I mean, it's gonna help a lot their game. No cap. You're
Yeah,
giving them center,
Al-Farouq
and
Aminu is shooting
not even that.
22% from three.
You go to the offseason and you trade Larry Markkinen, in my opinion. You can't. I don't think they can play together. It's not gonna work out.
That's what I said. I was telling that to Nico because you cannot have Lloyd Markin out there guarding fours.
He's a
I think
shooter. He's a shooter, though. Don't get me wrong. Laurie Markin is a shooter.
Isn't he a four
It
though?
might work,
yeah, but I
but
think best case for me is a small ball
I
five is
was
what he should
I
be
was
playing.
looking at it, bro. Look what happened to all these teams that have tried to do that. Like the Sixers are a good example with fucking what's his name, Embiid and Al Horford. He was shooting so good for the Celtics, coming off pick and rolls with Kyrie, just splashing everything. He was just unstoppable that pick and roll. That was like their biggest weapon in the Celtics. Then he could barely even hit a shot for the Sixers. I mean, there's a lot of teams that just what I'm saying that do that that get big bigs that don't work with shooters. It just doesn't work.
Yeah, for me, I'd rather have like a lengthy wing playing the four next
And
to Vucevic. Like
face
I'd
value,
rather
you
that.
could get something really good off the you could get something good for the market for him.
When
How
you
would you feel? How would you feel about a swap with him and John Collins?
Oh, I would love.
I think
I
John
would love.
Collins is way better than Laurie Markkinen.
I like it. That fits so perfect because you already got a stretch. Vuk is gonna stretch out. He shoots at least. He's gonna take three to two shots.
John
At
Collins
least
will be
10's
cool
gonna
on the
take them.
Bulls. Are you guys ready for Zach Levine and Vucevic to run pick and rolls 30 feet away from the basket?
I'm telling
Like,
you, he's about to look like baby Jokic
And
out
you
there.
know
I've
what's
been
crazy?
calling it.
You know what's crazy? It's about to be Vooch throwing the alley oops to Levine.
Oh God,
probably
yo,
too.
I'm telling you, he's baby Jokic. He's gonna, and this is his time. He's
He's
gonna
not
show.
baby Jokic. He's a poor
Yes,
man's Jokic. That's a
bro.
grown ass man. Don't call him no
He
baby.
moves. He moves. He moves. He reminds me. I don't know because I be watching him. He moves. He be taking like one. He be taking one leg shots. Like he just. I don't know. He's just that type of
He's the
guy.
modern day Dirk
He's a shooter,
Nowitzki.
and he's good. And he's good off the post.
Yeah, he's
there
one.
there was a couple disappointments though today. Like some players who I wanted to get moved but didn't, like Lonzo Ball, Eric Bledsoe, um, Terrence
Hold
Ross.
on. Speaking of the Pelicans, they have over $100 million locked up in Eric Bledsoe and Steven Adams for the next 2 years.
Wow.
It's
This
horrible.
hold on, and then the Drew Holiday trade, they got back Eric Bledsoe and who else? What was
And
it? The
like a bunch of picks.
but then they get somebody else back too.
Um,
Either
I'm
way,
not sure.
it's looking like they lost that trade because the picks
The
are not going to be
Pelicans?
good. Yes, the picks from the Bucks are not going to be good.
They're
Giannis
not
is
because
staying there.
yeah, exactly.
And they're locked up to Eric Bledsoe is probably on one of the worst
They're gonna
contracts in
be
the
top
NBA
three
right
seed.
now. Like I don't
Yeah.
this it's looking bad for them right now off of that trade. It just doesn't make no I don't know what they're doing. It doesn't make no sense.
But they still got time. You could find a good package for
Nah,
Steven Adams.
and they traded Nico Melli, which makes no
Yeah,
sense to
that's
me.
what I was telling Miguel.
The
I'm like, they
lineups with
traded.
him and Zion worked beautifully.
You know how sneaky that was, bro? I didn't even. I was like, yo, let me. I looked over the trade on Twitter and I seen. I'm like, bro, he is so good. He stretches out the court. He's a good rebounder. He's good. He's decent, lengthy guy.
Yo, is it too premature to say it's time to fire Van Gundy?
No,
Ah,
I think it's
they're
time to
not. I
fire
don't
him.
think it's him. I think
It's
they've been
not
playing
his
better
era to be
basketball.
coaching. It's
The
not his era to
basketball,
be coaching.
it's not bad. The ball,
Yeah, I think it's time for him to hang him up.
But like if you like I don't know, but because they have good defensive players on the team, but their defense is just
Man,
horrendous.
go be an analyst with your brother. It's over. It's not your era no more.
Kenny
nah, you're
Atkinson wasn't
wilding.
good over there.
Nah, bro. Cause look, when was the last time that Stan Van Gundy coached a good team? The
But
2010
I think that's the
Orlando
problem.
Magic.
Because I don't think he should be coaching a team on the rise. I think he should be coaching a contender. Like
But
him
it's his
coaching,
first season.
yeah, but he was with the Pistons a couple years ago and they were
You're telling you're telling me they was playing better last season.
Who?
The Pelicans? I don't think so.
they barely
You see the
had
coach-
Zion, so you couldn't tell.
they're not
The
really
point
getting
is they
blown out.
aren't a
Though.
playoff team and they
Look at
should be.
the what's their ranking on defense and how much are they
30th?
30th?
I was seeing with the last month they were 30th in defense and number one in offense.
But that's because Steven Adams doesn't play nothing. Or that's because he's the center.
Yeah, like I said, like I told ya, Steven Adams next
I
to
know.
Zion makes
Seriously.
no fucking sense. Like I know what I'm talking about, bro. Hire me as coach. I would have
Oh,
threw Nico Melli at the
wait,
center.
wait. I forgot to say something about. We totally forgot Chicago also pick up Daniel Dice. That
Danny
was
Dice too.
totally forgot. Hey, that's a good pickup for them. So good. The Bulls are stacked, bro. They're low key stacking up.
I don't know about stack, but they definitely have a good roster.
They're stacking up, bro. They're getting good players into the roster.
I like.
They weren't even
I'm
playing bad.
surprised he didn't move off of Kobe White. I'm not gonna lie. I thought
But
that.
that's an off-season thing. You mean Laurie marketing? It's good. That could be
Who
that's paying you.
who was gonna take his spot in the starting lineup?
He doesn't start. He's a six man.
Who's starting at point guard?
No, Kobe
Is it
White.
Kobe White doesn't start.
Yeah, he does.
I could have sworn they have him off the
He
bench now.
starts. He starts.
Positive.
Huh?
Yes.
Now I got to check it for myself. Because I could have sworn last time I watched them play that they have him as a six man.
I'm not sure. I don't remember the last time I watched the Chicago Bulls game.
I watched him play against the Sixers. And
Yeah,
against
see, like I said, Thomas Satoransky is their starting point guard.
Mm.
I remember that because they moved Wendell Carter Jr. and
he was starting at the beginning of the season. Then
yeah, they took both of
They
them out of
took-
their lineup at
yeah,
the
they
same
took-
time.
Yeah.
And they
Wendell
benched
got
for
hurt.
Thaddeus Young.
Wendell got hurt, and then when Wendell was out, Thaddeus Young just started bugging. And then, what's his name? When Wendell came back, they just kept him on the bench.
Were you guys surprised that the Bucks didn't make any more moves?
Yes, I am.
No.
I was surprised.
But they're starting to pick it up, though. They are starting to pick it up.
I mean,
So.
who
Giannis
was it
playing
gonna
the best
trade
player in
for?
NBA.
Remember,
You-
I think they're trying to.
They could have got. I think JJ Redick would have been good over there.
Maybe is Corver still on the
I
team?
don't think
Nah,
so.
they
He
need
got
to. I think they're
DiVincenzo.
short a shooter, but DiVincenzo's not a shooter like that. Like a motion shooter.
But he's good though.
He's having a good stretch right
He does
now.
everything.
Yeah, I like
He's having a good
DiVincenzo,
season right now.
but I'm talking about like that build, like that Kyle Korver build that
But he
they
gives
had
you
last
more than
year.
shooting though. He gives you more. He gives you more than what JJ Redick does. He's a better defender for his size.
I'm
Way
not,
better defender.
but I'm not. Okay, nobody's arguing that
and he's
DiVincenzo
more
is not a better.
consistent. He's
But
more consistent than him.
Nico, am I saying to trade DiVincenzo for JJ Redick? No, I'm not saying that. JJ Redick would have been coming off the bench as their shooter. Like DiVincenzo's still gonna be in the starting lineup. I'm not saying I'm not saying JJ Redick's better than DiVincenzo. I'm just saying
he'll come off a bench. It'll be even worse for him. It'll be less rotation for. It'll just, you know what I'm saying? It'll just get his
I don't
rhythm
think
off.
so. He's not a starter right now. He's not a starter.
He doesn't even have a rhythm.
What team is he starting on?
No team.
Exactly. I like him. I like him. Speaking of it, I like him on Dallas. I think they were missing that from the Seth Curry replacement from last year. I like it. And they got to add on a shooter while keeping Josh Richardson, which I think is gonna help them out a lot.
Yeah,
he's been picking it up too.
They need Porzingis.
I feel like this is his last chance to kind of prove himself.
Who?
JJ.
It is for sure.
And I think he's always gonna have a job in the NBA.
And Porzingis, they're gonna blow it up if he doesn't end up having a consistent.
They're not gonna blow it up, but
they're not gonna blow it up.
I mean, like trading him. Like,
but there's no way you can't.
They
wouldn't
have him in his future plans. That's what I'm trying to say. They would, because you could definitely send him to the Warriors and get that first round pick.
I wouldn't do that. I think if Luka's on your team, you're trying to contend right now.
I don't
think Luka's that good.
But I don't like Luka with Cade Cunningham though.
Yeah, like hell no. They're the same. They're not the same player, but they're the same. Like you're gonna want them to run your offense.
You get something out for
30-40% of the time.
That's like Harden and Westbrook.
No, but I was hearing he's valuable. He's not right now. He doesn't have a lot of value. They were trying to trade him before. Right now, the market for him is not that high because he's always in and out the lineup, and he's on a high contract. There's not a lot of teams that want to trade for him right now, unless it's a team like the Knicks that have cap space, so they're not trading for him.
The Knicks just traded him.
That's I'm giving you an example. They're not trading for him, but they have the cap space and to take in a big contract like that. I don't see them getting off of him. Without having, I don't see them getting off of him with getting somebody better than Porzingis on the team.
But talking about the Knicks, they can't pull nothing off. Like, is it?
No, I think it was better they stay in pack. I don't think there was. What move were they gonna make?
That Alonzo, they was trying so hard to get him.
That makes I don't get that either.
They needed a guard though. Austin Rivers wasn't doing their thing. RJ Barrett's not the guard.
Okay, Emmanuel Quickly and Derrick Rose are still on that team.
He's a scorer.
Who?
Emmanuel Quickly's a scorer.
He's a point guard, bro.
He's a scorer, bro. Scorer.
Either way, Julius Randle has the ball most of the time.
Yeah, but that's why
Lonzo wouldn't have been.
But that's because he has to though.
I don't think Lonzo would have been a good fit over there. Like this, I think him on Chicago was a way better fit.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it would have been. Yeah, that's for sure.
If they somehow landed Lonzo and Vooch. Ooh, they would have been closing in. I was like a second tier contender.
That would have been
no
a better.
Cap.
They would have had a better trade.
Either way, they're still the winners of today's deadline.
They're tied.
No, it's not. It's Miami.
The guy that made these moves right here.
They didn't give nothing up.
But Todd doesn't respect him though. Todd doesn't respect him.
They gave nothing
up. Stop saying that.
Todd, you don't respect him. You don't.
Stop saying that. That's not true.
You just question. They gave up 4 non-players that were dead roster slots this year for 2 players that are going to come in and play.
And
Bielitsa's value.
You're forgetting. Bielitsa's value. Miles Leonard for Trevor Ariza.
Exactly.
But that's not a trade deadline though.
But
that's still a trade. Yeah, that was like last week.
Today.
It doesn't matter though, but it has.
Okay, so was Oladipo not the best? He was the second best player moved today, was he not?
I would say so. Yeah.
I'm about to say you're not about to tell me Aaron Gordon is better than Victor Oladipo.
It depends on like the value of the player too. I would say, but he's second. He's second.
He's talking nonsense. But Todd, because listen to this. They traded Mo Harkless and Chris Silva, 2 guys not in the rotation, for Bielitsa, who's going to come in and be their backup power forward. Correct?
Mm-hmm.
Then they traded for Victor Oladipo for Kelly Olynyk, Avery Bradley, who's played 10 games in a pick swap.
8 games, to be exact. 8 games.
Like that, like Taha. They didn't lose nothing.
They kept Duncan, Shooter, Tyler Hero, and Kendrick Nunn. And
didn't Chicago make a couple trades too though?
They got Booth, Mindu, and Daniel Tice. And they had to
get more valuable than Depot and Bielitsa and what's his name?
And LaMarcus
Aldridge. And they're picking LaMarcus Aldridge.
But but let's face it though. Let's face it. Whether or not Miami was going to get Oladipo and Bielitsa and Aldridge or not, they were still going to make the playoffs. Chicago was a lock for the lottery,
but they're a way better team now. They're a whole different team.
But whose team got way better though? Like I think this puts them in that tier that's like right there with Ja and Philly. This puts the Bulls in the 8th seed, maybe the 7th.
They're in the 10th seed right now.
It made. I feel like this today made the Bulls just as better as it did the Heat. The Heat went from a team that was in the 5 to 6 area to a team that's probably going to be in the 3 to 4 area, and they put the Bulls from a team that's probably in the 11, 12 area to a team that's probably 8 and 9 area, maybe even 7.
I say 7, 6, bro. They were not that bad.
I think this pushes Miami into contenders, and I don't even think. Am I being biased by saying this?
No, I don't agree. But like I told you on the phone, like I'm not just saying it just for fun. We gotta also see the lineup. We haven't even watched the game yet.
Yeah, okay. On paper, their team looks deep as hell.
On paper, yeah.
Yeah, they're stacked.
I agree.
And I see Victor Oladipo fitting in fine over there, honestly.
For sure. He's a good defender. He's a shooter, a closer. You're gonna get Jimmy time to like less rest. You know what I'm saying? Less reps to play.
Yeah, more time off the ball because he's a good ass off ball player.
And you kept your shooters.
But if the Nets would have traded Dinwiddie and got a bag of rocks, Taha would have said that the Nets won the trade deadline. Straight up.
Straight up.
All right, Taha. So give me the top 3 winners from the trade deadline.
What happened?
Give me the top 3 winners.
Top 3 winners from today's deadline?
Yeah.
Definitely Chicago and Miami. And third,
Denver.
I'm in between the Clippers and the Blazers.
No, Denver got a way better upgrade than the Clippers.
Oh yeah, Denver. I forgot about Eric Gordon. Denver, 100%.
And they picked up another veteran.
And they picked up JaVale McGee.
He's a good center. He look at the teams he won.
A backup center.
Nah, but look. He was a backup at all these, and he did what he had to do, bro. He's a good role player. He used to be a meme in his old career, like the beginning of his career, but bro, he's playing good. He's a high good veteran. I think it'll be good for them.
So so let's talk about this. How do you guys like the Aaron Gordon pickup by the Nuggets?
I feel it's good, but I don't think he's gonna be in the same position as what Jimmy Grant was last year. He's not gonna have the green light. He's not gonna have the green light.
But he shouldn't have the green light though. He's not a number 1 or number 2.
Yeah, but he needs to touch the ball. He used to be a number 1 scorer for Magic though. Like that's 2, if anything, 2.
But he said he wants to be on a contender. I think he understands his role.
Yeah, but he's a good defender. I'll give you that. He's a good.
He's a like I know y'all probably not watching many Magic games, but he's a good playmaker. He's a good playmaker too. Like that's an underrated part of his game. I really like the defensive versatility he brings to the Nuggets though, because they were missing the fuck out of that with Jeremy Grant leaving.
Yeah.
But now I think this puts them right there with LA, with the Clippers and the Jazz. I think this makes them better than the Clippers, straight up. Because
what do you think the Clippers are missing?
Heart.
That's
what they're missing. Like I don't think they can play through adversity.
I don't know what it was. It was just I think I was just they should. I don't know what.
How about this?
Ready for the
they're in a playoff series,
but
they're down 2-1.
They wasn't really mentally ready for that, bro. They was out of shape. There was one of the teams that didn't want to even go to the bubble and play.
That's true.
Neither did the Lakers, and the Lakers won the finals.
I think the finals would have been the Bucks and the Clippers had the bubble not happened.
But I'm telling you, bro, the Clippers are not a bad team. They're good.
They're not a bad team, but I don't think
Leonard. You used to see what he did for the Raptors.
I understand
He
that.
had a
Don't try to make me choose against Kawhi Leonard, bro. Stop doing that shit, bro. Don't
You
do
know
that.
what? If he goes, he goes to Terminator mode. It's crazy. You see what he did?
I know firsthand, bro. I was the one that said Kawhi should have won MVP over Steph that one year, bro. I know what Kawhi's capable of. But nah, I just
they
hold
had the
on.
roster.
Over Steph, what year?
the year where they won 65 games and the Warriors won
So
72.
where he got injured, and they were saying Zaza injured him.
What?
I thought he should have won it
way.
that year. I think he was a better two. He's a two-way player that season. I thought he had a
Nah,
better.
They,
he's
the
fine. He's
Spurs,
fine.
they
You're
won.
fine though.
I think
They
he had
won 61 games that year.
65.
61.
You remember that for a fact?
That
The
was
year
the year
be-
he went
Yes, that's
unanimous.
a fact. You could look that up too. They won.
What's that the year he went unanimous?
They won 61 games that year. The year before, they won 67.
The year he won 67 games. That's the year I'm talking about.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
But
because
that wasn't the.
that was a
that wasn't that
72 and
season.
that was a 72 and 10 season.
Was it?
Yeah, they were both. I remember the whole
Oh,
season.
yes. The
The whole
61. The 61 win season was the one with KD was already there. Okay, yeah, I got my years mixed up.
Yeah, I'm about to say you got me thinking I'm crazy. Okay, yes, that was 2015, 2016.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, the Warriors were in
damn.
67 and 15. Yeah, I thought he should have won MVP that year, like straight up. I think he finished second, if I'm not mistaken. But the two-way play he had that season, and he put them on his back, 67 games. Like, yes, 72 and 10, like he had to win MVP. But I'm just a Kawhi fan, so I thought he should have won that year. But
Nah, that
me,
season the Spurs were so good to watch. I still to
They
this
was
day
up 3-1, wasn't it?
no,
I
they were up by like 15, 20 points. Then Kawhi got hurt and they lost the rest of the series.
But they was up 3-1 the whole series though.
No, they were not.
Wait. Hold on.
Yes, it was. They was up to.
You got your years mixed up. Kawhi got hurt the year after.
But so what's going? Are you sure?
Yeah,
No,
the one you're talking
he's
about.
talking about.
He got hurt the year when KD was there, right?
Aren't you talking about the
where
season?
Zaza,
But that was the best season. That was one of his best season MVP season he had in the Spurs though.
Yeah, that was his best season. That was his best season.
Because the Spurs were up. I remember, bro, from the top. There was definitely up by 2 or 3 games in the series, and then they came
lost
back.
to OKC in the second round.
And I still stand by this. I'm saying this on record. I still stand by this. The San Antonio Spurs would have won the 2016 title had the refs not bailed OKC out that series.
Wait, what? The year where they lost to OKC? I mean,
yes, bro. I remember that series so vividly because every game came. It was like 2-2, and then every game came down after they were tied 2-2 came down to the last seconds, and every single time OKC did some fucked up like something illegal, and then they got the slide. Russell Westbrook traveled when the Spurs were up by 1 with like 5 seconds left, and they didn't call it. And KD like had stepped or Ibaka or somebody had stepped out of bounds the next game with like 10 seconds left, and OKC was up 2 and stuff like that. And they just little things like that cost the Spurs that series.
Yo, LaMarcus Aldridge was bugging in this series. In game 1, he put up 38, and in game 2, he put up 41.
Yes, bro. I'm telling you that year, the Spurs, in my opinion, that year the Spurs were the best team in the league.
Yeah, they had a good ass team that year, bro. I thought they were gonna win it all. I thought they could have.
Bro, they got done dirty, bro. Tim Duncan should have 6 NBA championships. Simple.
But let's move on back to the trade deadline. What were we talking about? We talked about Eric Gordon. Yeah, we could talk about the Trailblazers getting Norman Powell for Gary Trent Jr. and Rodney.
That one hurt. Hold
on, Taha. Tell Nico what you thought you guys were about to get. How you guys were about to get Norman Powell.
I thought we were gonna get Norman Powell in a package for Spencer Dinwiddie.
He said he thought Dinwiddie was gonna be enough for Norman Powell.
No way.
What you mean, no way?
But they got a young player and then matching salary for Norman Powell.
And Norman Powell is shooting lights out.
How old is Norman Powell?
I think the age doesn't matter. It's the package that they got back for him. Gary Trent Jr. is a
he's
better
healthy
asset
though,
than him.
but he looks in shape, bro. He runs up the court like
Spencer
nothing.
Dinwiddie is 26 years old. He was putting up career high numbers when he was a first or second option on a team. He's in line for a pretty big contract coming up.
Exactly. So why would they trade him for Norman Powell when they don't want to give Norman Powell the big contract that he's got coming up? Like, you feel me? Like, that's why they trade him, because he was an expiring contract and he's going into free agency. He's gonna get like 20-25 mil.
So what are they trying to do? Are they trying to blow it up?
No, they got a cost-controlled player, and Gary Trent Jr. is still on his rookie contract, and then Rodney Hood, who was an expiring, that matches salary. I think that was a perfect trade for them. Gary Trent Jr. is gonna fit good as hell on the Raptors.
Gary Trent is gonna be good. He's a shoot. You're adding a good shooter to that team, bro.
And he's a good defender, even though Nico doesn't agree with that. But I think he's a good defender.
I don't think he's a bad defender. He's an average, but they do attack him. And Norman Powell is a better defender than him, in my eyes. And I mean, Norman Powell's been he's been shooting like
he's been like the last month, he's been at like a whole different level. Like, he's been like, I'm trying to get paid.
Yeah,
that's a fact.
But the Raptors they made a lot of moves. They
got me mad, bro. Why even
players?
Why even clear up 2 roster spots just to not trade Kyle Lowry?
Exactly. That's what I'm going. And not even that. It's not any player. Terence Davis, right? He's decent. He was a good young star.
Where did he get traded to?
He went to OKC. Was it OKC? I don't know.
Terence Davis?
Yeah.
I think it was
because I know he got traded for a second round pick,
OKC.
but I don't know where he got traded to.
I think it was OKC.
I'm about to tell you right now. To Sacramento.
But Sacramento.
Ooh, that's a good pickup for Sac.
And Matt Thomas.
Matt Thomas,
shooter.
He went to the
Jazz. He's a shooter. He's coming off the bench hitting threes for the
I don't know. Yeah, I don't know why he wasn't getting a lot of minutes.
How you guys feeling about Jabari Parker getting cut?
I don't think he's a needle mover. There's no reason.
I was telling Miguel, I was like, man,
is he done in the NBA?
Nah.
I think he's gonna get picked up, but I don't see him having a role on a playoff team.
Damn, that sucks, bro. He was so good in his rookie season, then he got hurt.
Injuries.
Yeah,
that sucks.
And it really hurt. It did a lot of damage to his career.
Damn, my laptop's loading slow as hell.
But
yeah, that definitely ruined his career projection.
And then
he was doing good.
I don't know. What do you think? Philly's looking for a 3 or a 3-point or a deep defensive.
Nico doesn't even know what that is. They're looking for a 3 and D player, Tahat. Nico did not know what a 3 and D player was, bro.
I thought they meant like a small forward, but I mean, most small forwards is that type of player two-way.
Which I don't get because they have Danny Green, who's a 3 and D player, and they're trying to trade him to get a 3 and D player.
But is Danny Green doing the same stuff he was doing on the Lakers?
No,
he's doing better. Yeah, he's doing better now.
Yo, he's doing really good.
He's shooting 39% from 3.
He's doing good for us, and then not even that. He's a good defender. He's long, lengthy, so he guards like the second, third best out there. Like he's really
he's the guy that they throw on the the second or third best option.
Yeah.
So the other guys don't have
It's him doing the dirty work. Low key, he's going through the screen.
So why isn't Danny Green that player then? Why?
I think they were just looking for another one. I think they were looking for another one.
Value in him. I think there was value at this time, and there was a lot of players in the market. And they were trying to see. I think that's what I think.
I don't understand that move. I don't get that move, bro. With Tony Bradley.
I don't get it either.
Because doesn't OKC already have like Moses Brown?
No, but the move for them to get George Hill is perfect for them.
George Hill is good though.
I know, but I'm saying on OKC's part.
Center. We don't have a center.
They got 2 draft picks for it.
Oh, yeah. Are they first?
They got 2 second-round picks. I think that's good.
You could get a first for George Hill.
I don't know.
next to your draft or 3, they have 17 picks in the first round.
Yeah, they have 17 first-round picks within the next 5 years.
You know
That's what it was.
That's seventh graders right now,
bro. Crazy. They getting Bronny's going to play over there. Okay.
in OKC. I think he is too.
I can see him landing there.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Michael Williams.
That's a long time from now, though.
Mikey is tough. Mikey's tough. He
look
exactly like NBA YoungBoy. You know what I'm talking about?
He be
Who, Mikey?
He's a problem.
Mikey's he's the one that was like, I'm not going to prom.
Oh,
yeah. He's better than Bronny though. He's better than Bronny and guys, but
Dame had me dying, bro. Dame was like, man, go to prom. What you doing? Like,
he's like, bro, go to prom.
Yeah. Hey, I love it. I love it.
Some people take the game too seriously.
Nah. You know, you wildin'. You gotta do sacrifices. You have to. You have to have that mentality to make it, bro. No cap.
Bro, Damian Lillard probably
he's not there yet.
Damian Lillard probably takes the game more seriously than 99% of the players that play basketball right now, and he's saying go to prom. It's one night, bro. It's prom.
It is one night.
I would have went to prom too. You feel me?
It is one night, but
it's not that
mentality he has. I mean, it's there though. You think about it, he's there. He's working for it. He's not thinking.
That'd be mad funny, but he's like, I'm not going.
He has mad fame behind him. He
said, I'm not going to prom. I'm going to the gym.
He's like, I'm not going to. He's like, I'm not going to prom. I'm going to the gym. He's like, I'll party when I have money. I'll party on the yacht when I have money. I'm like, bro, you probably got money right now. Like,
yeah, like what are you talking about, bro?
Yeah, because he has so much fame. It's crazy.
His clout is crazy.
He's hype, but I mean, I love it, bro. He dunks. He's aggressive as hell. He's athletic. I love it. I like.
Nah,
him.
but he be acting like he in the trenches still.
That's what I'm saying.
He reminds me of YoungBoy. I swear. I thought he was his brother, his cousin. I swear, they family members. They look alike.
Where he from?
I don't even know, to be honest.
I don't know.
You know what state he's from?
Nah. But
y'all seen
he could be from Ohio. I might be wrong.
Y'all seen Anthony Edwards get disrespected last night?
Yes.
Yeah. I don't know why. Yeah, he's been on a tear. Yeah. Hold on. He's been on a tear.
But Miguel, what I tell you, I told you that Minnesota wasn't going to want to trade D'Angelo Russell.
I don't know why. I thought that would have been a smart move.
He hasn't gotten a chance to really.
Yeah, he doesn't even have no value right now. Like, to get a player better than him back, you're not getting that.
Mm-hmm.
I'm a big fan of him. Like I was telling Miguel, he didn't have a chance. He hadn't played with Cat. They just started.
Yeah. They only played 5 games together.
Exactly. They just played and it's
5 games.
They just started playing. He got hurt. You feel me? He just got hurt. I think he's out for the rest of the season. He might be out for the season.
Nah, I don't think he's out for the
rest of the season. He'll be back.
It was a long injury, though. He's been here for at least a couple of weeks already.
Like a couple months. I haven't seen him play in mad long, bro.
He's been out since like mid-February.
So yeah, exactly. Like, you feel me? That's another problem he has to deal with. I mean, he
gets injured way too much. Yeah. Way too much.
I think his best role, like, I don't want to be the one to say it, but it's a 6-man.
Nah, I don't think so.
I don't
see what he's doing for the Warriors. He's still good for the Warriors and the Nets.
He's one more long-term injury away from not being a starter no more.
I feel so bad for him because he has always been playing good. He has always been on the bad side of the position where he was more valuable to get traded for the team. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, and that's things you got to deal with. And it's obviously he's mental things. You know what I'm saying? And I mean, he's a good player, bro. He's gonna be a star.
He's nice, bro. Like,
the Lakers gave up on him mad quick. He went from there for the Nets. The Nets he ate. Then for the Nets became what they are now because of him. That team, he got traded because of those pieces. KD came in, and all those stuff. And
they did a signing.
He was doing good. He was doing what
they won 15 games, but like, I guess that's not his fault.
But he was still dropping 20 plus. He was doing. The team was bad. They had nothing. They're playing. Steph wasn't even playing.
Yeah, it was Draymond.
I feel like he needs a specific situation to be.
Yeah, exactly.
He's in it though.
I think he needs a team built around him.
He needs a young. he needs a young team built around him in the Eastern Conference.
But he has that though.
No,
And
Nico, long term, bro. Him, Cat, and Anthony Edwards, that shit does
not
not
gonna work.
bro.
It's not gonna
That's
work.
like Anthony Edwards is the best defender out of the three of them, and he does not give a fuck about defense.
I promise you, it's either gonna end. This is either gonna end with D'Angelo Russell or Anthony Edwards getting moved.
Nah, it's
Anthony Edwards is not getting moved.
There's no way you're trading.
Listen,
So good for his rookie season.
If Chris Paul
D'Lo
leaves
didn't even
Phoenix,
play that good on his rookie season.
if Chris
He's
Paul
a better
leaves
player.
Phoenix, then I wouldn't be
Don't get me
surprised
wrong.
if they try getting Devin Booker.
But D-Book's not leaving though no more. He's not. Hell,
But-
why are you going? Why would you move in a position where you are?
Exactly where even if Chris Paul wasn't like were to retire, bro, I think like they still have a good ass team moving forward.
You say
Bridges and DeAndre Ayton.
Oh no, I feel like Devin Booker will want to play with D'Angelo Russell and Cat more.
I don't know why they would be trash. Like
Nah.
that doesn't make no, like you can't have a trio when all three of them are offensive first players, bro. None of them give a fuck about defense. And D Book is playing good defense this year. I'm not even gonna cap, but like that just doesn't make sense to me, bro. I just don't see where. But let's move back onto the trade deadline, please. Do you guys see any more players getting bought out?
Now there was one player that I forgot who was it?
Gorgeous
Terrence
Dang,
Ross.
I think Terrence Ross isn't getting bought out. I see. He said Terrence Ross.
So?
I don't see him getting bought out. I see Gorgie Dang getting bought out from the Grizzlies.
That's random.
He hasn't been playing much, shooting 40% from three. Sheesh.
40%?
Yeah, that's what he does. But
he's taking shots, or is it just like?
It's like
is it the equivalent of Dwight Howard leading the league in 3-pointers just because he shot like 2 threes the whole season?
Nah, I think he's taking like 80.
Not that many,
though. But
he's barely played, but that's a good amount.
He's taking an attempt, so it's there.
Yo, how do you spell his last name? Isn't it I-E-N? Okay, I found it. He's shooting 47.9% from three. It's kind of ridiculous. He's taking
Jabari Parker. That's who it was. Oh no, Jabari Parker's already getting waived.
Yeah, he's getting bought out. And I was hearing that Kelly Olynyk might get bought out by the Rockets. And Avery Bradley might get bought out.
They're not even buying Jabari Parker out. They're just dropping him.
Damn.
That's
you bring him. That's good though. Kelly could go to a good team. He wasn't even playing that bad. Honestly.
No, he was playing good as fuck, bro. Like I watched every single game. He was like, I don't want to say he was their third best player, but he was like their third best player.
So if you really think about it, he gets brought out. Where's the option?
I really want to see him on the Warriors. I feel like he would be good as fuck on that team.
The Warriors?
Bro. Yeah, yes. I could see him on the Warriors.
I think he would be good as hell on the Warriors.
I can see it, but they got they got Wiseman and
But he's like
Draymond.
he's a power forward though. Like he could play the four.
Draymond's there.
Okay, he's not starting. He's gonna come off the bench. Okay, back on the Celtics.
But he could go to a contender and start though. I don't think he would take that.
I don't know if he's starting on any contender.
It depends what team you send him to, honestly.
I think Tristan Thompson might get.
He don't have a four.
Nah, he's
that. You know what I'm saying? He could stretch out the four.
Yeah, I was hearing that. Yeah, but he's not starting on your team though.
But he could start for Boston. He could start for us. Why wouldn't he? I could see an option for him starting for us.
But you gonna start him at the 4 and move Tobias to the 3?
Yeah.
Nah, you'd rather have Tobias play the 4, bro.
But Tobias always been a 3. He's moved there because of the lineup, because Steph is there and stuff. But you could really throw him in there. We'll have a tall lineup, and we still will have. We could still. He's not that tall. He's a small lineup type player. You can run.
Nah,
he stretches out
7 feet.
But I mean, he's good though. He's athletic for his size.
Nah, you feel me? I'm a fan of Kelly. Tyler knows. I think he would be. I think he would be good on like. I think he's a good player. I think he's gonna end up. I don't know if he's gonna get bought out, but he might finish the contract, and I definitely see him getting picked up by a good team next year. Hopefully this guy thinks about bringing him back, because I liked him. He could fit on the Lakers too. I think you put anybody with LeBron, he's gonna make them look good. I like him on the Lakers.
Bro, that's such a overused cliche that LeBron's gonna make his teammates look good. When I feel like he's made just as many teammates look bad.
Oh my god, you're be talking
like this is like y'all just like you just be saying you just be saying stuff, bro. And then Nico the same thing, bro. How does he make his teammates look bad? Maybe their image, but on the court, bro, he's made all his teammates better.
Best IQ in the game. If he doesn't make the pass, he knows what percentage he's shooting from the spot. Straight up.
J.R. Smith, Iman Shumpert, Danny Green.
J.R. Smith was shooting good in the playoffs.
He got Danny Green a ring, and he started on that team.
Bruh. But I'm saying that after they stopped playing with LeBron, their stocks plummet.
Was that LeBron's fault? Though. Was that LeBron's fault that Danny Green missed a wide open shot to win the finals? Like, was that LeBron's fault?
No, I'm not. There's that shot.
But there's a reason why Danny Green's stock plummeted. He was dog shit in the playoffs. Like he shot terribly.
But isn't it LeBron's job to make his teammates better?
When you miss wide open shots, that's not LeBron's fault. Like he was missing wide open shots, Taha. Like he's not out there.
He's a different player now, though.
You're just exactly. Ty, you're just a LeBron hater, bro. Like that's the same take when y'all say LeBron's a bad leader. Hold on, is Steph a good leader?
He's a bad leader.
Is Steph a good leader?
He is.
So what happened when they were getting blown out when Steph was yelling at his teammates? Does that make him a bad leader?
That's not
make him a bad leader.
That's not yelling. He's being a good leader. You don't even know what the fuck he's saying. He's talking about leadership. This guy doesn't even give you a handshake.
I think Steph is a good leader, but you can't say LeBron is a bad leader.
Hold on, Nico.
He doesn't even look at you in the eyes. What are you talking about?
Yes, that makes Steph yelling at his teammates because the team's doing bad is better as a leader because that's getting them pumped up for the next game to be better. LeBron doesn't even look at his teammates when they lose, bro.
Walks away, sits at the other side of the bench.
He starts walking to the locker room,
man.
There's a reason why he got four of them things. There's a reason why he got four of them things. That's because he's a good leader.
Oh my god, bro!
Stop it. He's a great player.
There's a reason.
Go, but he's not a leader. Don't say that.
Yeah, stop calling him that, bro. He's not no damn leader.
Like that, like
I hate that stereotype, bro.
So who's a good leader then? So give me the top 5 leaders in the NBA right now.
Damian
Lillard,
Jimmy Butler,
Kyle Lowry, yes.
Stephen is he's always been a good leader.
Yeah, Steph is a good leader. Kyle Lowry's on that list too. And LeBron's right there.
Who else? Russell West.
Russell's
a great. He's a leader. Russell's a leader. I don't give a fuck. He's a leader.
He's a better leader than LeBron.
Yes, what? He's not.
Oh my god, bro!
Bro, you're crazy.
LeBron doesn't give a fuck about his teammates unless they're dropping 20 plus. Simple.
Okay.
You see what Bradley Beal said, bro? The way that he brings it all every day.
Because Bradley Beal doesn't play with nobody but John Wall. Like, you don't know what a good teammate is.
But John Wall used to be a favorite player.
He is.
What are you talking about?
I'm not. But he doesn't he played with John Wall when John Wall was the best player on that team, and now he's better than John Wall right now.
He's better than him.
Okay, Bradley Beal
because the organization went with him for the future plan, straight up.
I mean, yeah, no shit. He got 4 knee injuries back to back to back. Like you're about to build around that.
He's been playing good for the Rockets. You can't ask too much for him because what else you want him to do? Like, come on.
He's doing He's not doing bad. So where do you guys see LaMarcus Aldridge signing?
You know that, bro. Yeah, you already know, but
I just wanted to hear that, bro. There is increasing momentum toward LaMarcus Aldridge joining Miami, and this is right now, but 23 seconds ago, bro. Like no cap.
I'm just tonight. He's trying. It's gonna happen tonight because he's trying to play. He's trying to get into playoffs mode. You feel me? He got to get back into rhythm. He hasn't played since he announced that he wanted to get traded, right? I'm pretty sure. Or he's been injured.
What? No, they just.
He was injured, but then
he did decide not to play him because they were trying to find.
They didn't want him to get injured before they traded him.
Okay, so yeah, exactly. So you see, I mean, he's gonna get traded. So
Taha, you know what else this man did though? He left room for one more big shark in the summertime. I'm not gonna say his name, but y'all know who I'm gonna say. Kawhi.
Who?
Kawhi. My boy is not signing with the Clippers again, bro. He's declining his player option on everything. He's not signing an extension.
No, he's not.
He's not signing an
He's going
extension.
back home.
No, he's not. He's coming to Miami.
Bro, what more does he have to do? He already did what he had accomplished.
No, Kawhi?
Yes.
He wants to win. That team got no heart.
He's gonna stay there, bro. He's gonna stay home, bro.
But they're winning games though.
Exactly. They're not a bad team, but he's gonna stay there. He's at home, bro.
Bro, if the Clippers make the conference finals, then he's staying.
Not even
okay,
that.
they're not. They're not making the conference finals.
Yo, what more can you accomplish when you win?
Even then, he might stay.
Getting traded to a team that you didn't want to be, winning a chip for the first time for the organization, and he won it on the Spurs MVP.
So if they lost in the second round, do you guys see him resigning?
Yes, and Paul George is the one getting out. He's
yes.
the one to get traded.
Paul George signed an extension already, though.
But he could still get traded. Shit. The extension don't mean shit. If you're not playing good at the moment, you know you're getting traded, and he's valuable.
Listen, Kawhi Leonard is a cold-hearted
defense.
Kawhi Leonard is a cold-hearted motherfucker. Okay, he's a robot. He don't got no feelings. He don't care about that "I'm coming home" shit, bro. He wants to win a chip, and if he wants to win a chip, he knows where he got to go. That's all I'm saying.
You
bro.
don't
I'm
know
not saying
him,
nothing
bro.
else.
You see what he did? He didn't want to.
He's not going to Miami.
He's a quitter when he did Spurs. I don't want to hear it. He's not no winner.
You said what?
I say he's not a winner.
No, the Spurs forced him into playing when my boy was injured. Yo, I was cooking, and I'm like, what? It's just because of Depot.
Bruh, no. Kawhi is not going to no damn Miami.
Hell no.
He's not going.
Yo, you sound like
nowhere
right now,
near.
bro. You guys want everybody now, huh? Y'all just made dummy.
I was saying this for weeks that they're gonna try and go after Kawhi. Like I've been said this to you, Nico. That they're gonna try and go
that's
after
the
Kawhi.
first time I'm hearing it.
Yeah, I understand that, but you just see what happened today, though. There's no way y'all going after him.
How? We have Depot's bird rights.
Y'all don't need him. Though. You got.
Okay, but how about this? If Kawhi Leonard said he's signing, they're not re-signing Victor Oladipo, bro. Straight up.
If anything,
they're gonna let him walk.
I could see Paul George going there before Kawhi Leonard.
Nah, I see Kawhi Leonard coming before Paul George.
Kawhi
Leonard was recruiting Jimmy Butler before Paul George got traded over there. There's a reason why he had to sign that they made that trade for Paul George, bro. He was recruiting Jimmy.
But that's not saying much. That's not saying much because Kawhi was recruiting everybody.
Kawhi didn't recruit him. Straight up. He recruited
No, that's not saying much though because Kawhi Leonard he was trying to recruit everybody that offseason.
You can say that too. Either way, I'm having faith in my squad. They left room for one more big shark, and they're gonna try and go after him.
But Kyle Lowry's going to Philly in offseason. I'm calling him right now. Yo, we were so close. Everybody was saying it because we didn't want to add what's his boy? What's his name? We didn't want to add who was it? Thibault, right?
I don't know, but all I know is what I seen that y'all been jumped off, and it was a long shot before.
No, it was cat. They said that it was not. I read a tweet and they said it was not that. They misunderstood. Is that they put their final offer? It was not offering no more. And
just like when Taha said, Lowry to Philly, and I was telling you it's a smokescreen. Like the whole time, bro, it wasn't capping.
He's gonna go there, bro. I'm telling you. There's a high chance he could go there. It's home. But he's been out the U.S. for so long. Think about it. He's been out the U.S. for so long. He won a chip for Toronto. He already got a chip, and wherever he's making a run.
Bruh, he been out the U.S. for 10 years.
Exactly. That's mad long.
I know, but that probably means that he likes it there now. Exactly. Like he signed a contract there.
No.
Nico, you think he just stood there this whole time for no reason? When he first got there, they were not that good.
Toronto's a vibe out there. Y'all don't know, bro. Come on,
yes, Toronto.
You're the one saying no. Like we know that he likes it over there, bro.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. But they did him dirty.
How they do him dirty?
Because they was like I said, but they came out 3 weeks ago. Oh, they're not gonna trade. There was mad rumors that he was gonna get traded.
But those were the sources that you can't trust.
There's no point of we're not gonna trade him. He's not up there. Hell no, we're not trading him. Then a couple days before trade deadline, they want to trade him. Then now they're saying that, oh yeah, if he wants to get traded, we're gonna trade him. Pretty much that they're saying that they're not in his plans because if you're offering him to get, you're pretty much saying, yeah, if he wants to get traded, that means he's not in your plans. You know what I'm trying to say?
But
And he understands that.
that's because
They
they
was
weren't
trying
gonna.
to get him. Miguel, they wouldn't. They were really trying to get him out of there. If they wouldn't, then why would you clear 2 spots? You know what I'm trying to
Do you think
say?
they would have just made the deal if that's the case? Like if that's the case, you think they would have just made the deal?
And then,
Do you think they would have just took in Tyrese
no,
Maxey or
because
Duncan
they did not
Robinson?
care. Because at this point, no, at this point they were just waiting for more. At this point, they were like, "Fuck it, he's worth a lot." They didn't want to just give up a good player because he's worth a lot, bro. Everybody wanted him. You see them? Everybody was going crazy.
Yo, this is kind of unrelated to what we're talking about right now. But earlier today, I was looking up because you know how Corey Joseph got traded for DeLon Wright.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, I was looking, and then I seen on Instagram like it was a picture of them both in a Raptors uniform, and I was like, oh snap! Like they were on the Raptors in their championship roster. Then I looked it up on Google, and yo, that Raptors championship roster was stacked.
Yeah,
they were stacked.
Hell yeah, they was stacked.
I didn't realize how stacked they were until today.
Nah,
I'm gonna just read you
them.
some names, bro.
That's what I told.
I'm gonna just read some names out there for the people. I'm gonna just read some names out there. I'm gonna just read some names out there for the people that are on the same ship as me right now. All right, they had OG Anunoby, Chris Boucher, Lorenzo Brown.
OG
Marcus
was
Gasol,
hurt
Danny
though
Green,
for most of the
Serge,
season.
Either way,
yeah, he's still on the roster.
Danny Green, Serge Ibaka, Kawhi Leonard, Jeremy Lin, Kyle Lowry, Jordan Lloyd. I said Marcus Gasol. Patrick McCaw, Jody Meeks, C.J. Miles, Malcolm Miller, Greg Monroe, Eric Moreland, Norman Powell, Malachi Richardson, Pascal Siakam, Fred VanVleet, DeLon Wright, and
you
just named
like season, 20 players.
Jonas Valanciunas.
Nah, Jonas Valanciunas got traded at the end of the season.
They got traded at the deadline.
But yeah, most of those players they were still stacked ass team though.
No,
I named like 20 players because like 5 of those players started the season with them and didn't end the season with them, and the other half were coming in and out from G League in 10 days.
Yeah, because nobody gives them no respect, bro. They won. Pascal, Chris Boucher, and Fred VanVleet won the G League championship and then won the finals the next year. But nobody even talks about that, bro.
The Warriors did that.
Yeah, Chris Boucher was Defensive Player of the Year and MVP in the G League. Yeah,
the Warriors did that. They won the Summer League in 2014 and then won the title in 2015. Next season. People don't talk about that either.
The G League just finished, right?
It finished already.
Paul
it was very short.
Paul Reed,
it was only like 15, 20 games.
Yeah, Paul Reed he was playing for the Sixers G League, right? Is he? Yeah. He's still on the Sixers, right?
He won MVP.
Yeah, he won MVP and Rookie of the Year.
Who?
Paul Reed. It was a rookie that they got this year in the draft. I think he's from DePaul. He had a good.
Come up. He was a good. We're gonna bring him up.
I mean, yeah, I heard Doc Rivers talking really highly of him.
Yeah, I think we're gonna bring him up. He's gonna be good for us.
Yo, what do you guys think about Alize Johnson?
I honestly did not watch that game, bro.
I didn't either.
I don't think anyone did.
But
did you guys see like highlights or anything?
I haven't. All I seen that he had. I always know is that he had 23 and 15 rebounds.
Mm-hmm.
And then
I think
30.
I think they're gonna give him another 10-day and see how he does. And if he does good on the second 10-day, then we probably might sign him for the rest of the season.
I mean, he's not gonna have a rotation.
Maybe.
He's not gonna have a spot in the rotation when everybody's healthy.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Cause like, I feel like they might just sign him just so someone else doesn't.
Yeah, I feel you. A lot of these teams fuck up doing that shit. Like to think about like the amount of players that were in the G League and got signed by a different team. Like Kendrick Nunn was on the Warriors squad while KD and all of them were there. Like he was practicing with them every day, and then the Heat signed him the last day of the season, and then he ended up second place Rookie of the Year. Like that's like it's just so many hidden gems in the G League. People don't even be paying attention. I don't watch the G League like that, but I watched it this year. I watched the bubble when it was going on.
I didn't watch
the guy that what's his name? The Knicks traded today, the Iggy guy, the white boy, you know what I'm talking about? He be in the G League going crazy, but then he gets into the league, and it's just like too much for him, bro.
Oh man, he's in Simbular territory.
I don't know if he's in that territory, but he's like too good for the G League, but not good enough for the NBA.
Yeah, that's Simbular territory. He's too good for the G League and not good enough for the NBA.
Yes,
that's
sir.
Damn, that's crazy. I don't even know who you're talking about.
Oh shit! Is it official?
What
happened?
LaMarcus Aldridge is signing with the Heat.
It's official.
No,
I don't know. I have somebody that works with Ethan, and he just said LaMarcus Aldridge is headed to the Heat, and he has the sources.
He probably is, but it's not. It hasn't been reported by one of the big ones yet.
Shit, I believe it, bro. When the people that be in the organization, like that Pompey guy that was for the Sixers reporting all that Kyle Lowry shit, like Pooch for the Nets. He's one of those guys. Yeah. Him and Ethan that we interviewed a couple months ago. Both of them is them two, and then this other guy that works with Ethan for the 5 Reasons Sports. They're plugged the fuck in, he talked about the Kyle Lowry shit. Ethan was talking about the Kyle Lowry shit when the season started. Like, watch out in Toronto because the Heat are trying to go after Kyle Lowry. I'm like,
I'm gonna see if we could get Pooch on here.
Yeah,
that'd be really cool.
Yeah, that would be awesome.
I'm gonna ask him.
And we got to get Adrian on soon too. After my boy got the big dub.
Yeah, big dub.
Yeah, yo, Adrian Yanez. Oh my goodness.
And he popped out after that.
Put that boy to sleep.
He's on the
radar. He's just been getting meat roll since then, bro. I hope he don't go Hollywood on us.
Because I know, right?
He's going to be on my boy Bilal Muhammad's podcast. Not his podcast. So he has a Jeopardy show that he does, like a UFC edition one. And he brings UFC fighters on there. And he's going to have Adrian on this week with some guy that's fighting TJ Dillashaw. I know Todd doesn't know his name, but the guy that he's bringing on is fighting TJ Dillashaw. And
Corey Sandhagen?
Yes, it's going to be him and Corey Sandhagen doing it.
Oh, that's
exactly, bro. That's hard as hell because Corey's a star, bro.
Yes.
Yo, Jacob's been pretty active too. Jacob Silva.
Yeah, he's doing that LFA shit. He's been trying to get his way back in.
Yeah.
I think he's gonna be a part of the next contender series.
Yeah, he's probably gonna get another one.
Because Dana White said he shouldn't have lost.
Yeah. That's
it was bad officiating or something like that.
They could give him the contract though. He is the UFC owner. He wants to.
Yeah. I don't think Dana White liked him to the point where he gave him a contract, but I think he liked him enough to the point where he wants to call him back.
I mean, he could do what he did with Kevin Holland. Kevin Holland was the whole fight in his contender series was talking shit, and Dana was like, I don't like this guy. He talks more than he fights. So he didn't give him the contract. And then there was a short notice fight against Thiago Santos, who was a top 5 lightweight at the middleweight at the time. And he was like, fuck, I'm just gonna call Big Mouth, tell him to come over here and have his ass get knocked out. And he lasted all 3 rounds and was giving Thiago Santos he lost the fight obviously, but he was giving him fits. And he got a full contract after that and won 5 fights in a row.
After that, he's got his respect.
So what did Dana White say?
He got
about what? The guy I'm talking about?
After he
he gave him
he was I underestimated him and he gave him a full contract.
And a nickname.
Yeah, he gave him and Dana fucks with him, but his last fight, I was just so disappointed. He was in there.
It was
Kevin Holland?
Yes, bro. Because it was his potential is crazy, but he plays too much. He's Khabib's watching the fight. He's turning around yo, tell me when he's gonna shoot. I'm like, bro, pay attention to the fight. The whole time.
He talks during the whole fight. No,
the whole entire
fight. I'm telling you,
you
never will see it. He's like an Ocho Cinco. all over again, bro.
Is he that dude that be like, oh, you almost hit me in the balls and shit? Like, is he that dude that just be talking?
Just
Yeah,
talking.
we're probably talking about the same guy. He's a lengthy black dude. He's skinny.
Yeah, I know who that is. Yeah.
He talks the whole fight. Oh,
Yeah,
hold
he
on.
does.
I want to ask you guys a question. If we were comparing UFC fighters to NBA players, is Khabib Michael Jordan? But listen to this. With his
No.
father. Hold on.
The
The
fuck?
comparison. Hold on. The comparison though.
The fuck? No.
Father passing away, middle of their career, they retired on top, like when they were the best at their undefeated. He's 29-0, 6-0 in the finals. You don't think they're comparable?
No, you know why? He only has 4 title defenses. 4. Compared to all these guys that have been fighting. Bro, come on, bro. You can't. You gotta.
But I'm not saying that they're the same.
Put him over
I'm not
John
saying
Jones,
that.
who just fought 13 straight
John
fights.
Jones is
straight
the
dogs.
LeBron. John Jones is the
Straight
LeBron of the
dogs. Nah, but he fought straight.
LeBron
It
of the
isn't.
UFC.
But he's bet now. But if you really
I think Khabib is better than John Jones.
I would put him over because of the failed drug test and shit like that. Personally, I would put Khabib over him. But I'm not talking about like I know you're saying like I'm saying Michael Jordan's the best ever. I'm not saying Khabib's the best ever, which I agree with that. But I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about like comparison like with like everything that's going on with
I know
them.
what you're saying. Yeah, like
Both
he
undefeated.
So who you think is the greatest? Who you think is the greatest UFC fighter of all time then?
Probably GSP or John Jones or Khabib.
GSP, John Jones.
It's hard to
did
say.
you see GSP on the Falcon and Winter Soldier episode 1?
He did an interview before that.
Oh, did he?
Yeah, he been doing interviews with Ariel Helwani.
Yeah, no, I didn't know he was gonna be on the show. So when I seen him, I was like, oh snap, like that's tough.
So,
but
does Masai Ujiri re-sign with the Raptors in the offseason?
Yes.
How long has he been with them?
Since the entire rebuild?
Yes.
I was hearing that a lot of teams
Why would they give up on him?
Because he's the hottest. He's gonna be the highest paid GM in the NBA, but every single team wants him. Like he's probably the best.
The Raptors are gonna give him that.
One of the best.
You know the Raptors will give him that.
I'm just saying he did everything he had to do. What if he wants a fresh start?
It depends. It depends what jobs are open.
Washington.
I don't think
that sounds fine. That sounds like something
I would take Washington from a GM.
Take as a challenge.
Yo, that's an easy ass team to rebuild, bro. You move off of one of them young players, you get a little bit more depth, get a big man, like you straight. Like I don't know why they're not in the hunt for Andre Drummond. Obviously, because Andre Drummond's gonna want to go to a contender, but I feel like he fits perfect with that team.
Don't bring him in. You bring in a Steven Adams.
He wants a ring. That's why.
And you pay less
but
money.
Then again, he's looking at the Knicks.
You trade for Pelicans. You trade the Pelicans.
Because the Knicks have $16 million in cap space right now.
Yeah, but that's because nobody wants to go there. There's nobody that wants to go to the Knicks.
I think it's just because they didn't spend their money. I think eventually they're gonna be able to land the star.
They're gonna start landing.
Listen. As long as James Dolan is the owner of the New York Knicks, they will not win another championship. Mark my words.
I don't know. We said the same thing. I said the same thing about and looking real close. I said I'm not going to be alive next time the Nets make the finals.
Because we had a change of ownership. We had a change of coaching. We had a change of front office. We changed everything.
I mean, the Knicks pretty much did everything too, except for Dolan. Because listen to this. Because you have to think about
Dolan's the main thing.
Yeah, but you gotta think about it. Like, there's so many players that come out of Kentucky in the draft, and now they have that Kentucky connection with is it Leon Rose? And Leon Rose is a former agent, and former agents have excelled as GMs. And then they have a Kentucky connection. I don't forget where it's from, but somebody in their front office was used to work for Kentucky or was a coach or something over there, and now they're connected to No, it was is it World Wide West? Somebody that's connected to all connected to Kentucky players. That's why people were thinking Devin Booker will go to the Knicks, which that makes no sense. But it's like they have a big
thank you.
They have a big chance of getting a lot of players soon, bro. No cap. Because the Kentucky connection is gonna help out. And look at Bob Myers. He was a GM before he was a agent before he was a GM. Turned the Warriors into a dynasty.
And Rob Pelinka.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna get to next. Rob Pelinka, but that's lead GM. Like he does whatever he wants to come over there, bro. I'm sorry, but like I just can't. Anthony Davis is going there because of LeBron James, and that's for a fact. Anthony Davis was not going.
Yeah,
it is.
I mean, yeah, but Rob Pelinka wasn't bad.
No, Rob Pelinka did his thing. Like I'm not gonna lie, they made a lot of small moves around the margins that helped him like tremendously last year.
You seen what Bron said?
Yeah,
Bron said he wanted to go. He was looking to go to the Knicks, and they disrespected him. Nobody was when he was in there. Rob Pelinka, when the Lakers came in, and he sat down. He said it was a different type of vibe.
Nah, it was Magic Johnson. Rob Pelinka didn't have the job yet. It was Magic Johnson.
Yo, I'm not gonna lie though.
But Magic,
the Lakers got lucky that the Pelicans said no to Magic Johnson, because Magic Johnson offered way more than Pelinka did.
You think so?
Yeah, Magic Johnson offered the exact same package that went to the Pelicans, plus like Kuzma and I think KCP.
I think it had Kuzma in the trade.
Yeah, that they was going crazy.
You guys remember when KCP signed, and then Rob Pelinka was like, he's gonna be the reason why we win a championship?
No, he made a Bible reference. He was like Jesus said, "Let there be light," and I feel like KCP is the light.
It's going crazy.
KCP, like from the Pistons.
I mean, Steve Nash said some bullshit the other day too. Talking about something he's gonna play.
No, what did he say?
Talking about he's gonna play Jesus. They asked him, what if James Harden doesn't play? He said, I'm going to get Jesus to play. What the hell does that mean?
Can you guys hear it?
With the question.
Well, no, I mean...
Can you guys hear it?
Joke, though.
Nah.
Damn, so it doesn't even matter. Yeah, he said the book of Genesis.
Yeah, he's crazy. How long we been recording? It's been long.
I'm about to say, we got to end it up soon because...
48 minutes.
Bro, I got to go to the bathroom, bro. I chugged down like 3 of these shits already, bro. And these are big ass water bottles. Yo.
Let's wrap it up here then.
All right.
We pretty much covered everything.
Yeah, the next time we see y'all, LaMarcus Aldridge will be wearing a Miami Heat jersey. And tomorrow, I want to come out with an episode about March Madness. Nico, hopefully you come on with me. We're gonna break down our favorite prospects from the draft and about March Madness, which has been fucking insane. Exactly.
Like every March Madness.
Like every March Madness.
Let's get it right. Like every March Madness, literally.
Hold on. One thing though. Would you guys like it if the NBA did a 1-game thing, like a 1-game elimination?
Like college stars and NBA stars?
No.
Oh, and one more thing. I wanted to bring this up and I totally forgot. Who should be more scared? The Lakers that they're probably gonna have to be in the play-in tournament, or the Jazz and the Suns that they're gonna have to play the Lakers in the first round?
Disagree, because Lakers are not about to be in a play-in tournament. I'm telling you why. Because in 2 weeks, Davis is gonna be back, and they're not doing that bad. They could still hold themselves, and in 4 to 6 weeks,
they're not.
At worst, the Lakers are gonna fall to 6th seed.
6th seed.
And then the 6th seed is them playing LA first in the first round, the Clippers.
Yeah, but
if they run into the Clippers, I would be more concerned if I was the Lakers. But if they run into the Suns or the Jazz, then I would be concerned if I'm the Suns or the Jazz.
Why would you be concerned about the Clippers?
Huh? They have better. It's a better matchup. It's a worse matchup for the Lakers. It's all about matchups. I think it's a worse matchup.
But say what you want about the Clippers. Say what you want about the Clippers, but they know how to beat the Lakers.
The Lakers, they know how to beat them, and it's all about matchups. I'm telling you, the players doesn't matter who's good. It's all about matchups. And I've been telling, it's all about matchups.
But just to come back to what I said, the Lakers are only 4 games ahead of the 7th seed right now. And LeBron's supposed to miss at least a month.
4 to 6 weeks. They just announced it today.
Yes.
But Anthony Davis is gonna be back.
But how many games are they winning with Anthony Davis as the only player on that team, bro? Him and Schroeder are not going on win streaks, bro.
You know what?
But Anthony Davis is gonna step up.
Yo, if anything, I could see them purposely trying to miss the playoffs so they could get a lottery pick.
No.
They're not gonna purposely miss the playoffs. They're gonna get into the play-in tournament.
First of all, there's no way they will be able to.
Exactly, bro. They're gonna win. They're gonna win the play-in tournament.
It's a play-in tournament. Like
why would LeBron waste a year?
You think the Lakers? Yeah, exactly. Waste a year, and you think the Lakers are gonna lose to a play-in tournament, which is gonna be Grizzlies, Pelicans, and
right now, the 7 through 10 is Mavs, Spurs, Grizzlies, and Warriors.
Exactly.
And the Pelicans are 2.5 games behind the 10th seed.
What if the Lakers lost the play-in tournament though? Imagine
that would be okay. The NBA might take out the play-in tournament. They did that, bro. No cap. No, just like how they would do that.
No, they'll put it because it'll make it more hype, bro.
No, they would take it out, but when the Knicks,
they would take it out.
When the Knicks went to the finals, when they beat the first seed. They beat the Heat when they were the first seed, and it was a 5-game series. They took it out because there was nobody wants to see the number 1 seed go out in the first round. They took that shit out and made it a 7-game series.
And that's exactly why the NBA will never do the NCAA type format.
Exactly. Yeah.
That was a good tie-in. You like that? You like that connection?
And that's why you tell how Wojnarowski. That's why, bro.
Wojnarowski.
That's love. That's love. Shikanowski.
On that note, let's wrap it up, man.
Bring the Raptors to Jersey.
It's been a real D3 fan.
Bring the Raptors to Jersey.
Bring the Raptors to Jersey, I guess.
Fuck it, just give us some Masai and Kyle Lowry. We'll start with that.
Facts. Kyle Lowry could start as a player and then finish as a coach. We don't care. Bring the Raptors to Jersey, baby. We'll see y'all next week.
And we out of here.